Hey everybody, this is Debbie from Crystal Dragonfly. It is Saturday evening, September 17th, and I hope you can see that little plume of incense smoke that's coming from the top of this beautiful incense tower, because this is one of my impromptu, unrehearsed, unplanned, and spur of the moment videos. I wanted to show you all some of the new goodies that I got that have to do with fragrance and using fragrance or resin incense with your metaphysical work. So I'm going to try and keep this as brief as I possibly can, but those of you who know me know I tend to struggle with that a little bit. But I'm going to move the camera so you can see some of the things I have here on the barrel. Now, if any of you have read my page on my website about layering energies, you might understand why this is so exciting for me to be able to find some new tools for you to use with your crystal grids and manifestation work. I believe that putting together a crystal grid is a very powerful thing, and when you add to that sacred geometry, essential oils, dried herbs, any kind of visual symbology, it greatly enhances the entire power of the grid. It's layering upon layering of different energies, the flame of a candle even. All of these things have energy, they have power, and I think it's sort of a two-part process. One is your intention is so important when you're manifesting, when you're sitting down to really focus on what it is that you're working towards, what your goal is, what your desired outcome is. And your intention, if it's strong, clear, powerful, I think it makes a huge difference when it's added to the power of the energies of the essential oils, the crystals, and all the other tools that you're using in combination. So that's basically what I mean about layering of energies. You find those elements that work for you, that work well together for you, and I think it makes the overall outcome and experience that much more satisfying and positive. So I put together some of these items that I have found that I've been looking for, because I wanted to be able to offer a very well-rounded variety of tools for people to use to put together. I know some of it is intimidating to some of us, and I admit the incense that's in the form of resin I found to be a little bit puzzling as I tried to work out how to make it work well in the proper way, and I practiced for quite a while. I will admit I'm not a huge fan of the fragrance or the aroma that the resin incense is put off. It may be the different ones that I chose. I chose purification, cobalt, frankincense. These are traditional resin incenses that have been used for centuries by many different cultures, and for me the purpose was cleansing and clearing and positive energy, bringing that to my space. So I went with the traditional, not for a special pretty floral scent. So I did struggle a bit with the aroma that it put off, so I need to use it in small bits. But what I do love about it is the ritual of it, because I am all about ritual. For me, just beginning the process, no matter what it is, gets me in that frame of mind, so I feel that my outcome is that much stronger because I have my rituals that I do, my processes. As soon as I begin, I'm already halfway there to where I need to be in my head, so I have good, strong intention. So the ritual part of using the resin incense, I am in love with. I do struggle a little bit with, I'm not a fan of the fragrance itself. And I also have a kitty cat with asthma, so I need to do things that don't put off a lot of smoke into the air. I don't smudge so much in my house anymore, actually at all, because my family members are not a fan of it, and my cat really can't tolerate it. So we need to do small doses in this house. So I do do a lot of clearing and cleansing with vibrational sound now. With I'll use incense cones. I use a lot of essential oil diffusers, and I still do use the incense sticks, but open the windows, close the doors, keep Kitty out of the room. That's basically how I need to do that. So here on the left, you will see, I don't know what the technical name is, but I'm calling it an incense tower, because for me it looks basically like a tower. And I don't know if you could see, I have an incense stick in there now, but it's a faint plume, so it's sort of hard to pick it up on the camera. The one behind it is wood. I love these. They add that special air of ritual again, my word, to manifesting and setting up the grid and having my space all the way I need it to be, to either focus, meditate, contemplate, work on my affirmations. I like having all my tools around me that put me in that frame of mind. Now behind that, I have round wooden incense holders. They hold cone incense and stick incense, and I've had these for a very long time. I know many of you who've been with me for a while have purchased them. I personally like them for little mini grids and to hold crystals, but I do use them occasionally for incense. I have one that I keep in my office in the center there. You can see it's where it's been charred from all the incense that's been in it. Now here it's a tongue and spoon set, which I love because you need this too, or it's very, very helpful when you're using the resin incense to hold the charcoal tablet, which you see here. Here are some of the jars of incense that I got, and I am going to keep one of each for myself. They should last me basically forever because I use very, very small amounts. And if you look in here, this is a tablet that has just table salt that I put on the charcoal below it, which sits on a metal grate, and the resin incense goes above it. I had done some research and it said that putting some table salt lowers the temperature so the resin doesn't burn so hot and so fast. So I decided to give that a try. I do have these two soapstone resin incense burners, but you can also use them for cone incense. They have the cutouts also so the smoke can escape. I got two more fragrances of the stick incense, lavender and sandalwood, mostly because I like those scents, so that's why I picked those up, and a couple of my Reiki charged essential oil candles in the angel votive holders. So I do have several different items that I think would make a really nice addition if you're looking to layer some energies, to add some fragrance, to add some ritual to enhance your metaphysical work and your work with your manifestations. I am going to type up some instructions for those of you who, like me, were not very, very familiar with resin incense. And I also will post probably, if not late this evening, sometime tomorrow morning, so all of you can see if there's any you're interested in, anything you'd like to add to your collections, and I'll be around to answer any questions during the day if you have any for me. So have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening, and I'll see you soon.